Welcome everyone, Pablo from Style Systems. For more information, go to stylesystems.net. So I wanted to talk about something very important, which is believing in yourself. My God, how many times have you heard that? How many times have we heard that? And I've had it. I've reached a point where I'm totally sick of hearing this bullshit. Now, why do I say bullshit? You see, most of you are going to reject this idea that I'm about to say because you have been, or yes, people have worked upon you so much with these false beliefs, these false ideas, this stupidity of believe in yourself. The more you believe in yourself, the better you will be, the more successful you will become, and blah, 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 blah. But understand this. The lack of awareness and understanding towards these things is exactly what is preventing you from reaching them, from reaching your goals. Believing in yourself is completely unnecessary. It's something that is not necessary to become who you want to become, to reach your goals. It's of no consequence whether you believe in yourself or not. And what does that even mean, believing in yourself? Do you know what a belief is? Believing in something requires absolutely nothing but being hallucinatory, like getting illusions or imagination. It's just like that. And imagination is a very powerful tool, it's something very strong, but it's not the ultimate thing, isn't it? It's not just imagination. It can work, and it holds a very special place when it comes to success and being a better version of you, but it's not the only thing. So believing in something requires nothing of you but to sit there and start thinking, I believe in this, and getting worked upon, getting worked up and saying, yes, I believe in this, I believe that, I totally believe that, man. And you say that, I believe that I'm a dog. Hey, Pablo, but you're fucking crazy. Hey, don't call me crazy. Who the fuck you think you are to tell me where I am or why I'm not? You don't have a strength when it comes to my life. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care what other people think. I don't care what other people say. I believe that I'm a dog. But goddamn, do you think that is the first form of getting crazy, of being actually insane? Well, that's what I see with people. That's what we see. I believe in myself. And they don't even know who the fuck they are. How could you believe in something when you don't even know that's something? So believing in something requires no knowledge of that something. That is the problem. You believe in something yet you don't know about it. You're just believing that. And that is where most problems arise, because it's just a belief. Beliefs are not that important. Beliefs are something that is so malleable. It's a transition. It's of no consequence. I can believe in many different things, but they will not dictate the terms of my life. My beliefs are not the things that I hold the most valuable of my life. There are other aspects of it. But this is how people are getting worked up on. I believe that Jesus is the Savior. Oh, really? Well, talk to a goddamn, to a Jew, talk to an Arab. And that's where conflict arises. Regardless of what you think. Okay? Because you get so worked up on your beliefs that you are blinded by them. You are blind. You don't see clearly. And when you don't see clearly, you become a liability to yourself, to society, to others, to life itself. Because you are literally a dumbass that believes in something. A dumbass that doesn't understand what he's doing, yet believes in that something. Come on, man. Now you gotta be smart. You gotta wake the fuck up and be smarter, be sharper when it comes to these things. I don't just want to believe in something blindly. I want to know about it. I want to understand what I'm getting into. Okay? There's a difference between believing in something and knowing something. Okay? I don't believe in my dreams and goals. I know my dreams and goals. That's why I keep heading towards that. I don't believe in myself. How about we stop saying I believe in myself and we start saying I know myself. Now the whole game gets changed, isn't it? We're talking about a whole different dimension, a whole different thing, a whole different game. But people are lazy. You see what I'm saying? People are so lazy that they don't want to do the actual work, take the steps and the process to getting to know themselves, to getting to know what they want, what they're moving towards to. So they rather just sit there and say, I believe in it. Even if I don't know it, I just believe in it, man. I don't even know what the fuck I believe in. I don't understand, but I believe in God, I believe in it, but I don't even know what that is. Oh, no. I believe in myself. I don't even know who I am, literally. I don't even know who the fuck I am, but I believe in myself. And I will, you're confusing, people are confusing confidence and beliefs with other aspects of life. And this is not what we should be moving towards, because then, we become blind, stupid, and a lot of conflict arises out of that. There's no positiveness out of that, okay? No. So instead of working upon believing yourself, work upon knowing yourself, because that will allow you to understand different dimensions of you. That will allow you to have a better and clearer vision of what you want, who are you, why are you here, and all of these things. And only after you know something can you experience something. You can never experience something that you are not aware of, because right now you are experiencing a bunch of different things, but if you're not aware of them, they are outside of your perception power, or outside of your perception frame. That makes sense. Because right now maybe you are experiencing the success that you want. It's right in front of your nose. But because you are not aware of it, you will never truly embrace it and experience it. You will never see it. You will never embrace it. So I hate when people say, I believe in this. Well, I believe that, well, shit, I believe, might as well just say it's an opinion. And opinions, I'm saying that they're necessarily negative. It's just an opinion, right? You cannot hold an opinion as the ultimate truth, because it has no background. You cannot sustain it. It's bullshit. Everyone has an opinion. So if I say I believe I'm a dog, am I crazy? Maybe, maybe not. If I know myself. Not because out of a belief, not because of something blind, not because some bullshit made up things, not because I'm illusioning things. I'm not being played by my imagination. On the contrary, I use my imagination. So I can say that I know myself because I have experienced myself, every single part of myself, whatever that means to you. I will not get deep into this subject, but because this is a very long subject that I could do a whole lecture on it, experiencing everything that makes you you, from the body and the mind and even the soul. Only when you can experience something can you truly say that you know it, okay? And this is the problem. People talk about things that they have not even experienced. So they're just talking about made up things. They're literally just full of shit. They're bullshitting you and they're bullshitting themselves. Well, I think that this is what is truly all about. Okay, but if you're not talking out of an experience, then I cannot take you seriously. I can entertain the thought just for the purpose of maybe just shooting the shit, getting a beer and talking about some things. Yes, that's your opinion. I have an opinion. I imagine that there's many other people that have different opinions. No, but when people say this so-called successful entrepreneurs, and they tell you, believe in yourself, other YouTubers, and you see it in Instagram, and the quotes, believe in yourself, blah, blah, blah. This is when I have a problem with these people, because they are manipulating you in a wrong way. Instead of empowering you, they're doing the opposite. So talk only from experience. Never accept what others are saying simply because they're saying it. Okay? Even what I'm saying, fuck that, scratch everything that I'm saying. Put it to the test. Put it to the test and experience it. Once you have experienced whatever it is that you thought you believed in, then you can truly actually talk about it. You can start saying, okay, because I have experienced this, now I know it. I know what happens, I can talk about success, or I can talk about selling and sales or fashion and all these things because I have experienced them. I have put myself through the process. I've taken the steps. I've experienced the good, the bad, and everything. Now I know it. Now I can talk about it. It's no longer a requirement that I have to believe in it or not. I know it. And I know the good, the bad, and I know what to do with it. Even to a point that now I can teach it. But if you just believe in something, it's the lazy form, or the lazy way of being, of reaching your success, okay? Believing in something requires nothing but you just start imagining shit. Knowing something requires the work, the effort, the actions, the understanding, the awareness, the consciousness of that thing that you are trying to understand or do, okay? So there's a difference. There's the lazy way and there's the actual successful way, okay? Knowing something. So don't believe in yourself, know yourself. And now it can take you, I don't know, 1 month, it can take you 1 week, it can take you 1 day, it can take you 1 year, it can take you 2, 5, 50 years, a whole life, and you will never know yourself entirely. It's different for each and every one of us. Don't feel bad because it's different for each and every one of us. Now, believing in yourself, that's not different. That's just imagination thing. It's just fucking, hallucinating. No. Knowing yourself requires of you to do some introspection, understanding your uniquenesses, what makes you, the good, the bad, and everything, and then embracing it, getting to a point of acceptance. And that's when you truly become a better version of yourself. You become more powerful. Otherwise, you're just bullshitting yourself and you're bullshitting others. So it's okay. If you want to keep believing in yourself, keep doing it, but don't voice it out because that's just bullshit. Or voice it out, put it out there, but at least have the balls and the courage to say, this is not the actual truth. I don't even know, but this is my opinion. And I believe in myself. And in my opinion, I believe that the moment I believe in myself, I reach my goals. At least you will be upfront about it. Instead of trying to push on these fucking agendas, this bullshit like others are doing. Okay, guys? So don't believe, know. Get your ass to work upon knowing, not believing. Okay, guys? Be the best version of yourself, and I will see you on the next one.